Are you freaking
Can you load up the back? They're not looking. Just load up the back.
We're gonna
load it up.
Yeah.
Today is day 3 of spending the day with Janie and Kate, and it's so bittersweet. I am going to miss them so much. I feel like it's just, I needed to spend time with these two girls, and it just felt like it fed my soul. I feel like I needed it. And I'm just so excited, and I cannot wait to get together again. It's just been so much fun. I feel like they're my sisters. Anyway, so today we have a couple of really great places we're going to be going to. First, we're going to stop by Isley Nursery. They're right here in our backyard, and if you guys don't know about them, they are absolutely incredible. I think I'm going to cry when I get there, because the amount of conifers and maples and everything that they grow is just so stunning, and to be able to see where a lot of our trees come from is going to be so exciting. And then Kate and I are going to be going to Heirloom Roses, which I'm so looking forward to. I cannot wait. So anyways, I'll bring you guys along. Again, we're just going to be vlogging and just take you guys on the ride and see where the day takes us. You guys are gonna die. This place is...
Are you freaking
Can you load up the back? They're not looking. Just load up the back.
We're gonna
load it up.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know why we're driving in front first. Let's just back around.
All right, hold on.
So
I'm gonna show you
good.
guys. Hold on. Stop it right now.
No, this is stupid.
Stop it. Do you think like everybody that comes visit just rolls in like we are right now? Just like slow roll.
I wish everyone could see us,
Like-
because we're literally slow creeping.
We're so
We're slow creeping.
Yes.
This is comedy. Comedy. Look how gorgeous this park
Look at
is.
this, you guys.
This is beauty for miles.
Oh, look at these little Orientals.
They're so cute.
So good. Look at this.
The maple situation
Do you-
is dialed.
Do you know that meme that's like, oh, will you look at this? Will you look at this?
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Stop it right now. Look at that. Oh, you know what? Sergey is going to freak out because I love trees. Sergey loves trees. All right, we just got out of the car. We're gonna go in to meet up with Janie, but Kate, look at the beech tree. Look at the beech tree. Oh my gosh. Look at the peeling bark. Wow. All right, I can't. All right, we're gonna go in. I'm like dumbfounded. Wow.
We are on the south side of the garden. So the garden is
This garden is a perfect mix of maples and evergreens. And when you watch Janie's video, she'll talk about, her and Roby will be talking about how the history of this place, also the trees that they specialize in, and you guys can call your local garden centers to find out more if they carry their products. They just have the most incredible specimens. And the other great thing is there's just so much history behind the founders of this place, and that to me speaks volumes, because it shows how not only do they grow trees and all of these beautiful things, but there's just so much family connection behind it, which is really incredible. And just another reason why these places like this are so cool. But I'm gonna see if I can sneak back there and see what's going on over there. This is so neat, this little step-up garden. Oh, wow. Look at this, you guys. How cool is this little pathway too? Like you're in the Japanese maple. How stunning is this? So fun. And everywhere you go, you just get a peek of the nursery out there from their display garden. Oh my gosh, and this little seating area. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's funny because when we talk about garden rooms, this is a real garden room right here. This is absolute perfection. Okay, I just snuck in here, this little area, and look at this little fairy. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And look at the little bonsais over here. Oh, and look at all of these little guys. Wow. Wow, look at this. That is so neat. Do you see how they did the containers and there's like these bonsai and them, and it's its own little display garden? That's really cool. This area here is so beautiful. This is such a dream right here. Look at this. The koi. And this is very much what you would see in Brazil, which you guys know that's where I'm originally from. And we have beautiful water features, but we also just have these standalone ponds just like this. Look at this. And so this is a very special moment for me, and this is just the front of their building, their office. But man, truly these are life garden golds right here. So I'm watching Janie in the background film with Roby of the tour that they're doing of the display garden, and I just hear her squealing with excitement in the background of all of these beautiful trees that she can grow in her zone. So to see people get as excited about trees the way that I do, it's just like, I know she's my person. Like, that is my people. And yeah, I'm just so excited. They're finding so many beautiful things that she can plant in her garden that are evergreen. So I'm just really excited. You know what I also love about this display garden is they're mixing deciduous with evergreens, but in every bed there's just so many different hues of green, blue, red, yellow, and that's what gives this place so much depth and interest. Look at this Shishigashira lion's head maple. This is what I hope ours turn into, but not quite as big because we don't have them planted in an area that gets, or where they can get this big, so we'll keep it pruned. But how beautiful. But the other cool thing about all of these big, beautiful mature trees is that you can walk inside of them. And look, there's Kate. Hey girl. Are you freaking out? Like, are we children again or what?
I was actually just saying, like, I wish I had grown up with space. You know, we had umbrella. We called them umbrella trees when we were little. They were like the weeping cherries on the parking strip.
Okay.
And my brothers and I, we used to like go sit inside them and like trade candy.
Yeah.
Like we'd get to like walk to the corner store and buy candy and come back and we'd trade. And this is what that reminds me of. Except this can fit multiple grown adults. Yeah. And it like. There's nothing like this kind of a structure and hiding in this space that transports you back to being a little kid.
Right. This is like immediately your like inner child comes out and you're giddy and you're like your innocence comes back all of a sudden, right? Like it's just.
Well, I was on the tour, and we were at Tahoma Flora's home. Okay. And she had like a little weeping tree, and she put 2 chairs underneath it, and then cut a little hole so you could see Mount Rainier.
That is so beautiful.
And like her perspective on gardening just like completely blew my mind.
Right.
And she created all these little like hiding spots for her to hide in her own garden and just enjoy it.
You know, that's funny.
So fun.
Yeah, we were talking about when you were designing that side garden, like having seating area, and that's something we haven't done too much in our garden. But like a hiding spot, though, I love that. Right? I love that.
It allows you to like play, because I think as adults we have to do so much and be so much and we have obligations and all of that, but I think one thing that I really want to encourage people to do is like to joyfully reconnect their garden, like with joy.
I love that.
Like with play, you know, because play is
everything. It's everything.
These 3 days have been play.
By
the way,
1,000,000%.
By the way,
this has not been work. This has been strictly play.
It's insane.
And that's why it's been so fun. Like we're running on caffeine, no sleep,
and then also listen to my voice.
Yeah, Kate, your voice, gone. Like we're close. We're gonna get you some what are they called, lozenges?
Lozenges? Yes. It's like dropped an octave. I feel like I should be doing late night radio.
It's very soothing, though. I will say.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you see it though on this side? The carpet of ground cover. Stop right now.
This is like a blue star creeper. I'm thinking about this. At the corner of your property where you have the scented geranium.
The scent. Oh yeah. Okay, so put it in the front. It can take full scent. So Kate is talking about putting this in the front where we have that scented geranium.
Yeah, I mean she'll run on you. It's like a ground cover.
But you know what, Kate? I really want to. I love mulch, but I really want to like pull back on mulch. So we're trying to find ground cover that can start just covering it all up.
Yeah, I think this would be really stunning. And what I love is how bright the green is.
It's really pretty. Do you know if you can walk on these?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll like, so what'll happen when you walk on something like this is like you'll temporarily do that. But then you see how it's just like
pops right back up. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is great between steppers. There's blue star creeper. There's white star creeper.
Yeah.
It will get big and fluffy.
Okay.
So I wonder if this is County Park or like a more petite variety. So do you see how this one is much shorter than say this one?
Right. Yeah. That one looks very fluffy.
This one is real fluffy. This one is way more compact. So you can vary these up. Just watch me step on this. Like
nothing happened.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
I love a ground cover.
Yeah. Me too.
Also, look at this whipcord.
Yes. I love whipcord. Like, I think it's so cool. They don't get enough attention.
They don't get
but they're
screen
cool.
time. They're super cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see this being at the entrance to a walkway.
Right.
I can see this actually being in a pot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want just like a quiet Zen moment that has like a static, you could do a trio. Okay. And you could do like one has like a big old whipcord in it. One just has like a bunch of like black mondo grass. And the other one maybe just has like a fern.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're just doing 3. It's quiet. It's elegant. Yeah. It's tasteful. You don't need to pay attention to it. But she's just
so good.
You know?
So good. I'm also I've been seeing a lot more people starting to underplant their trees, which I love. I think that's such a space that doesn't get credit. You know what I mean? Like like actually like underplant like this.
Do you know what I say? Trees need shoes.
Oh, I'm stealing that.
Trees need shoes. Yeah,
trees
away.
Need
trees
shoes.
Need shoes.
Yes.
So it's like you can see something like naked down to the ground, but then give it a pair of shoes.
Right.
My God.
Yeah.
How gorgeous is that? Or even just imagine with your eye. Mm-hmm. Okay, obviously they were doing a trees need shoes moment here, but these sword ferns died off.
Right.
But when you go back, like you can either like see it all the way to the trunk, or imagine your eye line cut off right there.
Okay.
And we're not trying to steal the show. We are anchoring it in place.
Okay.
Because I feel like the other thing I say is plants need friends. Mm-hmm. If you have like a lonely old plant over here with nothing around it, she looks lonely, doesn't she?
Right. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like this right here.
She's looking lonely.
Yeah, she looks lonely.
She looks so
She
lonely.
does.
But if you came in here and put maybe like some like Sarcococa. Or like some just like, or like some hostas. All of a sudden she's got a friend and she looks happier.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I'm happier with my friends.
Like someone put baby in a corner.
Yeah. And you do not put baby in the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love you.
Oh, love you.
All right, now we're gonna go out to the actual fields and see all of the beautiful plants that they grow. And we're going in the mom van. Yes, the OG.
This is insane.
I'll grab you by the hair. Okay. Okay, so now we're in the area where they have all of the rootstock, and Roby was saying that they have to expand their growing area about every 4 acres every year. So can you imagine that? The sheer volume, I wasn't kidding when I said it just keeps going and going and going and going. So all of these baby rootstocks will be potted up and turn into beautiful full-grown trees that maybe one day will end up in your own garden, which is very, very exciting to think about. And look over here, all of the maples. Oh my gosh, what are these? This just glows. Oh yes, we have these. Yes. Wow. Field grown? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So these are all hand dug.
Okay.
Wow,
yeah. Did you guys hear that?
The digging crews, yeah, they
you hand dig these. Wow.
And tie the burlap on them.
You guys, that's next level.
This was super fun for me.
Look at this.
I see, like, I wait in the fall for my hand dig tonic to come in.
Look at that. It just goes and then it goes over and again, and wow. It's smoky out, but if it's not, you can actually see Mount Hood over there. Wow. Just when you think it's going to be over, he's like, no, there's more. But wait, there's more. And more. And more.
I love a saguaro. These are great in a container because they grow so slow.
They
I
are.
have a huge one in my front yard.
Yeah. And the structure that they create is so interesting. Like, it's been a long day so far already. Well, Janie left and we're really sad. Yeah, we're crying. Yeah. that was
our third. We're like a little tricycle.
Yeah, our little third sister, our third wheel. I guess I'm the third wheel though. But we are about to arrive at Heirloom Roses.
Yeah.
And
this is actually really funny. We weren't originally going to come here.
No.
And then we met Robin at Janie's event. So we had planned this kind of like girls' weekend. And well, it's not even the weekend. Girls' week. And then, but when we got down to Bauman Farms, Robin was there.
Yeah, she walked right up to us and she like whipped out 2 cards.
She whipped out her card and she was like, "Listen, I'm with Heirloom Roses," and I said, "Listen, I've bought your Heirloom Roses."
Yeah, me too. I was like, "Listen, can I get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5?"
Yeah. And anyway, she offered a tour.
Yeah, she invited us over, and we were like, "Kate, yes, like
say no more.
Yeah, we're gonna do it." So, never been. I've seen other people come here, and I had major FOMO. So I am so excited to see it, and we'll bring you guys along to
I can't
experience
wait. I cannot wait.
The beauty.
Cannot wait.
And I hear they're flushing
That's what
right
she
now.
said. They were flushing.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh man.
We've arrived. Just came in. We have Robin here, the lovely Robin, and this was the original home. Yes.
Original farmhouse on the acreage.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna walk through, and then we will take you guys back to some beautiful things to see. Okay, so they start propagating in these hoop houses, and then they come here, and they start here, and then they move over here, and they just continue on propagating. So this is not their field. This is just another area where they have a ton of roses. And did you guys know that they sell beneficial insects? And guess what? We have a minor problem with thrips. So I'm going to be ordering some beneficial insects through Heirloom Roses. How cool is that? Look at this. And you guys, these plants are pristine, like pristine condition. The efforts that they go to test for disease is absolutely mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. This is absolutely incredible. So we are walking through one of the greenhouses. Sorry, Kate and I are like geeking out right now. And Robin is like, this is just an everyday, you know, this is her life. She gets to work with these beautiful plants. But like I said, look at how pristine all of these roses are. And one day these could end up in your own garden. And how great that you know where they're coming from and what care they're putting into these. Wow, look at that. Stunning.
The set, Claudia, are you noticing?
Yeah. So this is canning stage. So they're getting ready to be shipped. So do they bump up after this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so never mind. All right, they go 18 inches high and then they're ready. So we are out in their stock field. So this is where you guys take cuttings from, right? Yeah. So they have it broken out. Is it broken out just by like David Austin, or is
they're kind of planted in the order that we got them and then shuffled around and added. Okay. So we have,
how many roses are out here?
3,000 roses just right. It goes all the way over to the far end by our chicken coop way back there.
Okay.
But we've kind of grouped them. The David Austins tend to be over here. The shrubs. Okay. Some climbers are kind of over that way where they have a little bit more space to lay down.
Okay.
But yeah, we take these are all clean, genetically pure plants that we take cuttings from.
Did you hear that, you guys?
And then propagate all of our own root roses off of these.
Do you know what I love about Heirloom Roses is, again, the efforts that you guys take to make sure that the consumer is getting a good product.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is so key for us because nobody wants to get a rose and then battle all of the diseases that come with roses, right? Like, you just want to enjoy the beautiful plant, and you will when you order from them. Like,
and that's why we really believe in own root roses, is because not only are they going to be more vigorous on their own roots and perform better overall,
right?
But knowing the genetic testing we do behind them, you can guarantee that you're not going to get a rose that has rose, disease or any other RRD or whatever. It's going to be pure and clean and ready to grow.
Yeah, amazing. How cool is this? And this is their second flush. So the first flush, it sounds like it was more vigorous. It's the second flush. It's hot. We all know what our roses look like right now. So, but still, what a sight to see. Wow. So Robin is obviously the rose guru expert extraordinaire. Can you tell me, yeah. Can you tell us what is like probably your top 3 favorite climbers
My,
that just
my top 3
yes.
or everyone's top 3?
Well, let's hear both. Like,
okay.
Oh, that's
what's the most? Yeah,
that's interesting.
Well, clearly Eden is probably our top selling climber.
Okay,
she's
we
pretty
have her.
great. I just actually a friend of mine just purchased her she purchased 8 of them to wrap around a silo to climb up a beautiful silo. So that's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eden for sure. New Dawn is really great.
New Dawn.
Polka. I grow polka at my house. She's so frilly and ruffly.
Okay.
Thorns like you wouldn't believe, but
okay.
she is beautiful and worth it. I just stick her there and don't touch her again. Okay. She's wonderful. I have James Galway's a David Austin.
Yes.
I grow that one at my house.
You know that one?
I do know that.
Stunning. Yeah.
He's about, 3 years old. I would say 10 foot high and probably 12 foot wide already.
Wow.
So
that's a rapid clip.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right. So that's
I would really
good...
recommend though, when you plant a climber, the one thing I did differently is that I, and that's because I've learned it here at Heirloom, is to train your canes laterally.
Right.
So as soon as I get a cane, I bend it over to the side and I lay it straight, as straight as I can get it. Okay. We have these great things called trellis ties, which are like rubber reusable ties. I loop those all on, and then all the shoots come up vertically. So that's why he's filled out so fast.
Okay, cool. Okay. And what about, so I know that Eden can take shade, can take a little bit of shade. Is there any other rose that you can think of that can take a little bit of shade?
No, off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
You can actually search on Heirloom's website by shade tolerance.
Oh, there you go.
People who think that roses can do well in 4 hours of shade, they're
lying to you. Yeah. So yes, I've had people ask me like my roses they're beautiful plants, but they're not blooming. It's probably not getting enough sun.
If they're leggy, if they're reaching,
yes,
there's your clue.
That's your clue. All right,
like they're reaching, they're leggy, they're trying to get to sunlight.
All right.
That's
so. Right.
And also, I think people misunderstand shade and partial shade. Like they can have a little bit of shade in the day. They can't be predominantly in shade.
In the shade. Okay. Yeah.
They're not a hosta.
They're not a hosta.
No,
that's right.
That's right. Not a hosta.
Yeah, not a hosta. One of the things that I'm noticing too, as like the closer we get to these hoop houses, is the scent coming out of them is so wild to me, and it's just it kind of just reminds me that I need more roses. It's not even I want more roses. I need more roses in our garden, because there's nothing better than pairing a beautiful plant with a beautiful scent. That's just chef's kiss. So good. Okay.
Really pretty.
That's online? Metal trellis.
It'll be online in about 7 days.
All right. You heard it here first.
Heirloom's own metal climbing trellis. And
you guys keep your eye out.
Like a jigsaw. You can piece it together like Legos.
You guys.
Whatever.
I love that.
Width-wise or height-wise. It's super sturdy.
All right. Here
I
you
love
are.
it because it's steel, but it's black. So it's powder coated. It'll do great with, I mean, if you have a Victorian garden, if you've got a cottage garden, anything, it's going to blend in with everything.
That is beautiful. That is one of the things. It's like people want to do climbing, but they don't always want to get an arch, or they want something different. Like, what do you do?
Just get a wooden structure.
No,
it's not going to last, especially in the Pacific Northwest.
Exactly, because it's wet. It's so wet for us. So metal
trellis
is the way to go.
Now, are you using your own perennials
So pretty.
here in the bed as well?
Oh, by the way, you guys, if you didn't know, Heirloom Roses has their own perennials that you can buy, which why wouldn't you, right? It's like a one-stop shop. Get your roses, get your perennials, get your trellises, you're good to go. How cool is that? Okay, so I know we're gonna wrap up. This has been a really fast tour. There's a lot of behind the scenes that we can't share, but it's cool that we got to see it. So yeah, I'm so excited. But if you had to pick one rose, what would it be?
Like I could only grow one?
You can only grow one. Who's your favorite?
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
Yep,
all right.
Absolutely Amazing
there you
Grace.
have it. There you have it. So we just wrapped up this tour. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the beautiful roses that we just got to see. And Robin is going to give you guys a little gift that you can use at checkout if you go to their website right now.
If you go to heirloomroses.com and use code Claudia20 at checkout, you can take 20% off any rose on the site now through August 31st.
Yes. So can I use that code as well?
You may.
Okay, because I will be going and ordering. I will be going and ordering some roses because we need more in our landscape. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this beautiful day, on all these beautiful trips and places we got to see. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time.